Hey folks, Mr. Zigner here. I'd like to walk you through another math shortcut really quick. This is involving squaring a number that ends with a 5, like the numbers 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, and so forth. Well, why don't we start off with just figuring one of these out the regular way. So 15 squared. Now, if you recall, squaring a number means you're multiplying two 15s together. So let's give that a try. So get my pen. So we have 15 times 15. So here's the work involved normally. 5 times 5, 25. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 2 more is 7. Now we put a 0 as a placeholder. 1 times 5, or this 10 times 5. Okay, so that'd be 5 here. And then 1 times 1, we already used this, scribble that out. 1 times 1 is 1. Now we add these up, bring down the 5. 7 plus 5 is 12, carry the 1. And there we go. We end up with 225. Let's see if that's right. And indeed it is. So 225. Wouldn't it be nice if there was a shortcut to doing these? So let's just show the rest of these numbers here. Here are the actual answers. Wouldn't it be nice if there was a shortcut? Well, one thing that might jump out at you right away is that all of these answers, do you see it, end in 25. So it appears that that is a given, and it's true. No matter what number you have that ends in 5, if you're going to multiply it by itself, or in other words, square it, you're always going to end with 25. Okay, so we'll just accept that as a thing that's true. But then the question is, how do we move from, well, if this is a 1, how do you end up with a 2 here? Oh, is it just one more? Well, let's try it here. We have a 2 here. Oh, but we end up with a 6 here. So how do you go from a 1 to a 2 to a 6, a 3 becomes a 12? What the heck's going on here? Any thoughts as I circle these of how the same rule could be applied to move from all these digits right here to these digits up here so that we could have a little shortcut, a little trick? Well, it turns out that all you have to do is multiply the number in front of the 5 times one more than that digit. See what I mean? So 1 more than 1 is 2. And 1 times 2 is, well, 2. So that's how you get the 2 out front really quick. Does that keep working? Well, let's try it. What's 1 more, right down here for 25, what's 1 more than 2? Well, 3. So we're supposed to multiply 2 times 3. And what is 2 times 3? Oh, look at it. It's going to keep working. Let's try down here. What's 1 more than 3? Well, 4. What's 3 times 4? There it is. Whoops, getting a little crazy with the pen there. 3 times 4 is 12. What's 1 more than 4? Well, 5. What's 4 times 5? 20. So you can see we don't have to go through all this work if we've learned a new math shortcut. So this only works with numbers that end in 5. Let's try another one. Let's see if we've got it. Let me just randomly pick one. How about 65? Now, did you think you could do 65 squared or 65 times 65 in seconds? Well, here we go. Well, we know what? The first thing we know right away is that any number that ends in 5 that we're squaring or multiplying it times itself is going to immediately end in 25. Okay. Then all we have to do to get the other number is remember what it was? We just said it over here. Whatever this number is in front of the 5, multiply it times 1 more than what it is. So 6 times, well, 1 more would be 7. What's 6 times 7? 42. So 4,225. Let me see if I can grab a calculator real quick and just verify that. So 65, I'm going to hit the squared button. There it is. 4,225. Let's try one more. How about 85 squared? Well, that would be 85 times 85. Okay, let's try this one faster. We know it ends in a 25. And now here we go. 8 times 1 more. Well, 1 more than 8 is 9. Okay, what's 8 times 9? Well, 8 times 9 is 72. That fast? Is it really that fast? Let's try. So 85, let's just type in times 85, which is the same thing as 85 squared. There it is. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that really helps you out. So whenever you run into one of those problems where you have a number that ends in 5 and you have to square it or multiply it times itself, 75 times 75, 95 times 95, just take that answer by, or rather create that answer by ending it with a 25, and the first beginning part of the answer is the first digit times 1 more. Hope this helps you out. Have a great day. Bye-bye.